Welcome back to another episode of Self Made, The Makings of Me. I'm your host, Cleveland Bafford, and thanks once again for joining me on my channel. I hope to bring more content to you and hope that my content resonate with you in a way where you find it helpful as you navigate your way through this thing called life. I'm uh, getting toward the end of my life story, but a significant portion of my life story evolved me spending a substantial amount of time in prison, and 33 years to be exact. And and while I didn't want to spend a lot of time harping on prison stories and things of that nature, there was one uh, story that I like to expound on a little bit. I think is relative to when it comes to shedding light on my true character. To kind of give you a full synopsis of who I am as a human being, as a man, as a person, and and so I just hope that you find this story entertaining as well. As I was saying previously, that I was transferred from Jackson to Huron Valley, solitary confinement, and uh, during that time, I wrote the warden to ask for some leniency to allow me to re-enter general population and while obtaining my GED. And he wrote me back and said that if I got my GED, write him back and he would consider it. I got my GED. I wrote him back. He did consider it, and eventually he let me out. And thus began my journey for education, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And it was at this facility, Huron Valley, that I was speaking about earlier, where I was really heavy into my learning and my studies. I think I was working in food service as well on the cook gang, you know. And so I had met this guy named L.A., and it kind of eludes me right now how we really met. It could have been while I was there at the facility, probably working in food service, or it could have been he was taking some classes with me at school, at college. But in any event, I kind of took a liking to the guy. I didn't really hang out with anybody particular. I socialized with everybody. So, uh, but for some reason, I took a liking to LA. He seemed to be a cool young man, you know. And this one evening, he approached me and he said that he was having some problems with this particular guy, and he wondered that would I intervene and help him deal with this situation. And now LA, mind you, LA is kind of maybe 5'7", probably 5'8" tops. I say 5'7". You know, light skinned, pretty boy. You know, and and the guy that was harassing him was a known hitman out of Detroit. The guy had body counts, and everybody knew it. And him and one of his compadres were squeezing little L.A. Now, mind you, why L.A. chose me, I don't particularly know. But out of all the people on the compound, he approached me to assist him in this endeavor, you know, and would. So as I listened to LA tell me the story, how the guys harassing him and putting pressure on him, and him and his buddy, So, understanding, me, like I said, when I came in the joint, my mindset was I'm gonna leave out here one or two ways, stand up like a man or laying down in a body bag. So I had that kill or be killed mentality coming through the door. That's how I roll. It was kill or be killed. I ain't playing. I don't play. I don't joke. I don't slip. I don't play the dozen. I don't do nothing disrespectful to nobody to give you any reason that you feel you can come on to me in any kind of disrespectful fashion. So that's how I conducted myself, my whole bit. So after LA told me the scenario, I formulated a strategy right there on the spot. I said, okay, man, here's the deal. Ain't no turning back, man. We make this move, we got to be all in, dog. Ain't no turning back, none of that, I said, we gonna walk up in that unit, in my man's unit. We're gonna go to the officer station. We're gonna pick up the clipboard with all the names and cell block numbers on it. You're gonna go down that list, find my man's number to his cell. We're gonna put the clipboard down. We're gonna proceed to my man's cell. And if he's in there, we're gonna confront him. And then, whatever happened, it happened. But we all in. We're gonna squash it right now. I said, you game with that? He said, yeah, man. I'm game with, let's do it. So it was just, it was just amazing to see, how brave the little Chihuahua can get when he's amongst a bunch of pit bulls and Rottweilers. The little Chihuahua tail get to strutting up strong. He be ready to bite somebody's ass too. So I got to give it to my little dog, man. He was game, so we did exactly that. We walked up in the unit, because they already know I don't, I give a fuck about no police and none of that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm coming at your ass. Police can't save you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They already know, get the fuck out of my way. You know what I'm saying? If I'm on a mission, I'm on a mission. Which is rare, because I don't fuck with nobody. But if you fuck with me, I'm on a mission, homeboy. Straight up. I'm walking through crowds of you motherfucker homeboys, all that shit, bitch. At the bone crushing, I'm ready. I don't give, what I'm saying? I'm rolling like that. So we go up in there, we go to like I said, go to the officer station. LA snatched the clipboard up, scanned down, found my man's name and his cell number. We bust upstairs on the rock, peeped through my man's window. He wasn't there. I said, damn. So we go back downstairs, we go to the day room, the common area where everybody watching TV and shit. We go up in there, look around. He ain't in there. So we bounce. We leave. So we made our move, we made the presence known. We coming at you. You ain't got to look for us no more, nigga. We just went up in your joint, looking for you in your cell, in your day room. We was up in your shit. Homeboy, this is how we coming at you. Ain't no, this is do or die. Ain't no in between, sucker. You want it like that, you finna get the business. This my little mellow. You fucking with him. He wouldn't die for his manhood. Y'all already know how I'm cut. So You got two motherfuckers ready to give you the business no matter what the situation is. So we bust back out of there, and don't nothing happen. The dude don't show up. He don't come out the unit. We standing outside, we waiting on some kind of reaction. We don't see nothing. So the next day, we go outside, man, we walking the back 40. We eventually go in the bathroom, man. It ain't but one way in, one way out. But it got a big old plain glass window that you can see through. The officers making their round, they can look in there and see the whole interworkings of the bathroom outdoors, through the big old plain glass windows. So it was kind of cool. So we up in there, blocking the wind, me and L.A. and one of his little friends decided to join us that morning. So we in there chopping it up, kicking it. Now, I already devised the plan. I said, Dig, if he come up in here, no, what it was, while we was in there talking, my man and his mellow pull up outside. They debating whether or not they want to come up in this motherfucker or not. We ain't trying to come out. Nigga, it's too cold. We ain't trying to come out, nigga. We ain't scared. We ain't running. Nigga, I need tight quarters to work anyway, nigga. You might have something, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I might have to work with you with my hands. Now, I got to limit your swing space, So, so we standing out. So I devised a plan right there on the spot. I said, listen, man. The hitman, I got him. I'm going to push him up in this motherfucking stall and go to work with him, because when he can't move and swing, I can control the length of the swing and how he move. I can dominate him. I also told L.A. friend, I said, listen, this ain't your beef, man. I said, you can leave right now, and we won't hold it against you or nothing like that, because this ain't your beef. We ain't trying to pull you into nothing to get you in trouble. This ain't your beef, dog. Just like that. Dude said, I ain't going nowhere. Dude said, I ain't going nowhere, nigga. I want to be a part of this shit, because the motherfucker might want to push up on me next. So I was cool. I was like, shit, 3 against 2, nigga. I don't give a fuck how they coming down, nigga. I'm on strength now. So I tell L.A. and his little partner, I said, listen, I'm going to snatch the hitman up in this stall if it comes to that. You and L.A. handle your business with my man. Y'all should be able to finish that lame off. This is 2 against 1. You should be able to finish that lame off with the quickness. And when you finish that motherfucker off, you see me still struggling with this motherfucker in this stall, come in here and help me finish this motherfucker off, if it go down like that. You feel me? So, now mind you, so my man, they come up in there. Now, the way we situated, we all the way in the back. To the farthest back wall you can get, close to the stall, so I can slam that thing up in there if I had to. So I'm talking now. I'm talking to L.A. and his bellow. And I ain't paying them no mind, because I know the way we position, L.A. can see them lanes. And he listening to me, me kicking, because now ain't no fear in my voice whatsoever, not an ounce of fear. A predator can hear fear in a prey. He can hear it. But ain't no fear in my voice, period. And that's the message that I'm sending to both of these suckers. If ain't no fear in me, there ain't no fear in them either. You understand? This is how it is. So I guess my man sensed something. You know, he sensed something. Because he trying to read the vibe. You know, see if there's any squeakiness in the voice, any weakness in this motherfucker. You know, where he, rise up and try to put his beast hand down. But it wasn't happening that day. It was do or die, motherfucker. I ain't got nothing to talk to you about. This is your chance. You want to make a move on LA, nigga. This is your chance to make a move right now. You got your boy, you got his boy, and I'm part of that crew. Nigga, let's go. Either you gonna make a move now, or you gonna shut this whole shit down. And if you make a move now, nigga, it's do or die. And we willing to die, motherfucker, so. And it's 3 against 2, bitch. And you got motherfuckers willing and ready to fight for theirs to the max. Now, mind you, I'm sacrificing everything for my little Mellow. Because I liked him. He was cool. I liked him. And at that time, I hated bullies. I really did. I hated bullies with a passion. So he wouldn't have stood a chance with me. I despise bullies, taking advantage of the weak. I despise them, So after a few minutes elapsed and go by, they just walked out. All right. They walked out. What doesn't say it, nigga didn't make